G'day everyone, welcome back. So, back on Kiarra. We got lots of little stuff to do today, so I'm going to bring you along for the ride, show you what's going on, and then we're going to take it for a little bit of a run. Not quite as cinematic as it was last time, just a bit of a run. And yeah, it's an absolutely cracker of a day for it, so I might even throw a line in the water and we'll see how we go. So, as you can see, all the floors are up again. Something I didn't go through is on that run on the previous video, and if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up, is we had an issue where it wouldn't hold full throttle for any more than about a minute or so, and it felt like it was starving of fuel. Not hungry, just fuel. So I've got 2 new fuel filters, and I'm going to put one on, and hopefully it'll make a difference. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that's what it is. Anyway, we'll cross the bridge if it's not. So. Oh, not very tight either. Okay, that'll work. Is there a fuel tap on it? Oh yeah, she's got some rusticles in it. Yeah. Want to be over your gauges, that'll do. Hasn't been off for a long time. She's glued. Oh, bar out. Alright, so she looks like a bit of a mess. That's because it is. Fuel system updates. They've got big. Fuel filter was not happy, but that wasn't what was causing it. We've definitely got a blockage. So that's the inlet to the tank, or sorry, outlet of the tank. We've tried pushing back with the fuel pump, but it's only, like probably a 4 to 6 psi carburetor fuel pump, so there's not much there. We tried pushing some wire down through, just electrical wire. It got a fair way through, and it's sort of pulling up a bit of green crap. So there's definitely something going on down in there. What I didn't bring was my small, 12 volt 4-wheel drive compressor. So Dad's gone back to get that, and we're basically going to try and push back through carefully and see if we can clear the blockage. It's a temporary fix because you push all the crap back out of the line, what's on the bottom of the tank. So it may be that it's just a bit of growth around the end of the pickup, whether there's a screen or it's just a tube going in. I would assume there's a screen, but you know what they say about assumptions. So blow back through it, clear the blockage, and then we'll try again. That's about as far as I can go until Dad gets back with the compressor. So what we're going to do, the captain's chair that used to be here, I'll show you in a minute, it'll make a bit more sense, but it used to be here. The seat essentially is quite high. Now I have an issue whereby I am rather short, and it was all wrong for me. And I'll show you what we're going to do to fix that, and it's really, really easy. and it's just a job I'm going to do to tick off out of the list while Dad's getting the compressor. Alright, so this is how it used to sit, and for me, the chair's not terrible. It's at about the right height, but there was nothing to step on. Now this crappy step here, this unit was over the other side of the boat, so the one that was in the captain's section didn't have that. Now what I'm going to do is spin it around. So there's cushions that go on here, and I'm going to spin it around and move it sort of closer, and it really does suit me a lot better. I tried it with the other one, and I'll show you why I'm using this one. But yeah, we're going to spin it around, move those bits of timber, the locating timber on the floor, and it should be a hell of a lot better for me. Alright, there we go. So, doesn't look like much of a change, but it really is. I can sit up here and I'm at a good height, but what I can do is I can stand down there. So if I can't quite see what's going on, because it's quite a long bow and I'm not really sitting up that high in the scheme of things, but yeah, I can stand there, sit there. I've got a little rope rocker under here, which I'll organise a bit better later. But that's it, and I will put a couple of screws in there. It can't go anywhere. It's a lot better, because the previous sort of way it was set up was really quite a pain to operate the boat for any length of time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I reckon I'll probably end up just putting new carpet down here. So I'm not really too worried about the hole for the moment. I might glue that down just so you don't catch your toe on it. But other than that, one more little job ticked off. Captain's log. Nah, just kidding. Right, fuel situation update. I had a scary moment. So that's what was on the bottom of that way. It sort of went bottom of the tank and out and all like loop-de-doop and whoop-de-whoop. The blockage is in there. Had a scary moment, and it was scary, trust me. That's the fitting on the bottom of the tank. It snapped off. I was basically wiggling around trying to get the bit of wire down through, clear the blockage, yada yada sort of crap, and it went snap. Luckily, and it's amazing what you can do when you got no option, I got myself right down up under there, and there's a tap on the bottom of the tank, so turn the tap off. No issue, no danger, we're all good. Just, that was scary and a little bit dumb. I probably should have tried to get myself in there before to find a tap, but I didn't. Anyway, all's well that ends well, sort of. Right, new fitting. That'll screw into the tap, and then I've got the fuel line, and we've got the original copper line, or portion of the original copper line that come up to the top of the filter. Once all that goes back together, we'll have no more fuel blockage. So the blockage is definitely in there, and I'm going to say it's probably in that loop somewhere. I reckon there's just been sediment come down, and anyway, blah blah blah. I'm going to get all that fitted. Trust me, you can't get there to see because I barely can. So let me get this sorted, and then our fuel situation should be better. Alright, while we're on the list of little jobs, in the interest of basically showing you everything that goes on here, these. Saw me remake these, and these bits that I put on stick out too far. The engine hatch rests on that, but it can't go down because that's too long. So I brought a jigsaw with me. I'm going to flip these over, cut them with a jigsaw, and then they can go down properly. Come on, little tacker. Oop. Should have got a net.
You don't have a net.
Should have got a net. Come on, up you come. little brim. I think. Fishing's not my forte. But, oh, put it back in, see if we can get a bigger one.
Give him a kiss.
Give him a kiss. I don't think I'll. Why not? Come here. Mwah. Had worse. Righto. Alright, next job on the list. Now I've finally got all the engine hatches down and they can bloody stay there. I'm sick of lifting those engine covers, I'll tell you. I, in my bargain shopper ways, it's called a fridge. So it's a 12 volt full drive camping fridge. Supposed to be $700, but because it's a scratch and dent special, I got it for $300. And it's brand spanking new. It's just that I would say during loading, careless driver has probably smashed a tine into that. So anyway, so yeah, it's a 65 litre. It's called a Brass Monkey, but it's got an LG compressor in it, and it was the right price. So the plan is to get that into here. I'll probably have to trim that side down, and we're definitely going to have to empty some stuff out. So I'm going to do some measurements. I'll probably have to trim the kickboard as well, and we'll get it in there. Stand by. Epic fail. So, you know, you think I'll be able to use a tape measure by now, but I can't. So where it was going to go in there, if we look back yonder, hopefully there's enough light in there, there's actually a beam that runs right down there. So I can't put it in there. It sticks out too far. It'll hang out sort of out here, and that's not really going to work. So next plan is I think we're going to put it out here. So we got rid of this chair over this side. It's not going back. I really like the deck space, and it doesn't need to be there, so it's not going to be. But it's going there. So I will make a cabinet to go around it, possibly even another set of an actual cabinet up here with some storage in it. And I think it's going to go out there. This whole area, as you know, gets fully enclosed anyway, so there's no risk of it getting, you know, knocked off or anything like that. So that's where it's staying. That was an uppy days, but anyway, that's all right. On to the next job. Alright, well, I mean, all that work, we deserve to take it for a run. We certainly need to find out if the fuel system's going to work properly. So, yeah, we're going to go for a bit of a burn around the lake. An hour or so, maybe, something to do. So, yeah, we'll bring you on and I'll film a bit along the way. Made it back. So what was that? Probably half hour each way or something?
Oh,
bit more?
5 easy.
Yeah. So, did not miss a beat. Didn't cough, didn't hiccup, nothing. So, yeah, I'm really happy. Back on the mooring now. And, we're going to retire to 1 or 2 hydrations, and we're going to cook something, I think, because getting hungry. Worms are biting. Tomorrow, you're in for a treat, because I got a bloke coming to scrape the hull, and if it is not the second most requested thing in the last video, it's the most requested thing. So tomorrow, bloke coming to scrape the hull, and I'm going to try and get some footage of that, so hang around. Righto, morning everyone. That was an interesting night. We definitely got some rain come over. It hit pretty hard actually. We got a fair bit of rain. Anyway, it was alright. Nothing got overly wet inside. It leaks. We know that, but it wasn't terrible. So yeah, like I said, I've got the bloke coming today. Pardon me, to scrape the hull. But I think I'm gonna do it to you all, and I'm gonna split it up into 2 videos. So yeah, he's already said he's happy to do some underwater filming for me, and we should get some good shots of what the hull looks like before and after, and then also we'll be able to take it for a run for a before and after speed test and see how she handles. So alright, well, like I said, 2 videos, so yeah, you'll see this one and then the next one will come out in a week, so I'll keep trying to do a week on. Right, thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe and like and leave your comment, and we'll catch you on the next one.